my gosh, there's a human body in there. Good morning, welcome back. We found a 9-inch shorty for the 62 Comet out here in the field of rancheros. We're going to dive right into it and check the gear ratio. I've got a wide range top loader 4-speed, so I'm looking for a 3.0 or higher gear ratio in this 9-inch. If we can't get that out of this one, there's one or two more sitting over here, good ways that way. But we're going to jump right into this thing, and hopefully this is an easy pull out. All right. Start by zipping this tire off on this side, you think? And then getting it off the wheels in the back. Yeah, you want to try to put that here, put the pump back in them?
Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea. Looks like it's been sitting like that for a while. Definitely not losing any tools today. Do you think right in the center?
Yeah, maybe I need to get through it.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be good enough.
Thing on yet?
Yeah, we got the camera rolling. See if we can get this tire off now. Oh yeah. You need the impact over there?
These are pretty rusted. How's yours?
There's just one on mine. All right, we got the 40s door over here as our workbench today, so we don't lose any tools. We're buzzing off both tires, and we're just gonna nix the drive shaft and check this gear ratio real quick. Man, I charged his battery last night.
Oh my gosh, there's a human body in there. What should we do?
Okay guys, so this drive shaft was fighting the absolute dog piss out of me. So I just wanted to take a second here. Gary's helped me on so many of my projects in the past,
and he's always willing to lend a hand when I need it. So I just wanted to extend a thank you to him. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get back to the content now. All right, it's a done deal there. Whew. All right. All right, so we got a tag under here. Trying to read it. Brakes are locked up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab my phone and see what that says. Yeah, it's really hard to see. Let's check it out. Man, those, yeah, it would be great to have a 350.
I got 320s in my Impala. I got a Ford 9.
It says 356, I think. Sure enough, 356 right there. All right, now that we know this is a 356, we're going to go ahead and zip off the U-bolts, hopefully, and not have to cut them with the grinder. And then shocks off, and we'll pull this thing out, try and free it up, make sure it's a 356, and then we will try and find some 5-lug front end drums. Oh yeah, it's crusty. I'm not getting a socket on that, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut it with the grinder. Touch base after we get this thing ground. It's kind of a tricky position to get into. All right, I'm just gonna work on this for a little bit here. I'm gonna have to do some beating and moving, and then we'll link back up. We're ready to pull this sucker out. All right, guys, we got Gary out here helping us. We got the 9-inch completely free, and we're about to yank her out this way. You think it would be easier to lower the car back down a little bit? No? I don't know if I can lift this thing over leaf springs. I'm so weak. Yeah. All right, hang on. Get a good grip on the lugs here. All right. If it's too heavy, don't stress yourself. Okay.
This one turns freely.
Does it?
That brake bone frozen over there.
All right. Well, shoot, we'll try and break this one free, and we'll just double check that it's a 356. Here, let me get this center block under it. Ouch. This is what I had to do on the Comet. Beat on them for about 30 minutes. It's under this side here. Oh yeah, she's free now. Oh, she's pausy. I think she's pausy. Oh, locked up. Uh-oh. Not spinning that side at all. Nope, so it must be
open, but it's just not spinning in reverse because there's too much resistance.
Oh, it's trying to go forward.
Let me hold this side and you can roll that side.
What do you think? There are clutch packs in there?
No, I think it's just an open differential.
Got all the rust coming out of it. Damn.
But you say that's a 9-inch?
Yep, it's a 9-inch because of the
There's
bottom.
You clean that tag off, right? That's
Yep.
where you saw the gears.
Uh-huh. Because the clearance of the third member, you can't get a socket on the bottom too, so that's definitely a 9. And it's a stubby one too, so that's a score.
It's offset.
I don't know if I want
That
a
axle
posi.
this axle or they say?
Should be the same.
That might be a little longer.
Yeah, it does look like it is a little bit
center
longer.
section's off to the side.
Oh yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go look at that other one, see if it's a posi, or should I just take this one?
For 125?
Yeah.
You got this one out. I would take this one no matter what.
Do you think I can throw like a posi unit in it eventually?
Yeah, I mean that's the good thing about the 9-inches. You could get that third member, just get one all rebuilt and thrown in there. You probably won't never want to spend that much money.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've only got like $600 in the car.
You can weld it solid. You can get mini spool and put in it.
Okay. All right, well there is that, and we're gonna have to carry this thing out there. I guess.
That's what I say. I can help you do that before I leave.
You can probably put it on the dolly, and then I'll be on the hunt for some front end parts.
We'll take some of these tools. That's where you're going to stop at next time. Where are you going to stop next time?
I have no idea yet. All right, guys, there she is. She's all pulled out. And this is going to go right into the column. It's going to be so nice. Ended up having to yak on the U-bolts. And you also it's a 356 open. There's a few others in this yard, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. And then if I ever need to, I'll just upgrade this third member here. But all right, let's go check out some front end parts. Let me. Oh shoot! Careful of that vine. Let me push you through it. Good. I think we still got a good U-joint on this thing too. You all right? Man. All right, ladies and gents, I am so unbelievably happy that we have now a 9-inch rear end for the 62 Comet. I appreciate y'all watching. I had to cut this video short. My buddy Alan's yard, it's only open for like 2-3 hours a day, and it was just too much work getting those front hubs off today. So I'm going to go back next week. They're only open one day a week. Super stoked. This is going to bolt right into our 62 Comet. It's going to make it way, way, way stronger and super simple. It is an open diff, but we're going to rock and roll with it until something happens or we need to upgrade it. Thank you all again for watching. Please subscribe, and I will have video number 2 coming out soon of getting the front end tore off of the Thunderbird, and then we're going to install all this onto the 62 Falcon.